Hello students, good morning to all of you. Today we will discuss new chapters from economics and the name of the chapter is Globalizations and the Indian economy. So dear students, as we see that we are living in modern society, and in this modern society different choice of goods, different variety of goods which is within our reach. And how it is possible today? It is possible today because we have better connectivity with the different regions, with the different countries, and due to that all these commercial products which are within our reach. So let's take the examples of different kind of electronical gadgets, different kind of electronical machines, different kind of electronics which is available to us with a very cheaper rates, with a good quality. So dear students, let's take the examples of digital camera, different kind of toys, different kind of materials, computer, electronical gadgets. All these are available to us with a very good prices. And how it is been possible? It is possible through the process of globalizations, because it is the global market which brings together many countries to have the commercial activities in one umbrella. It is the global commercial market which invites other nations to do the trade activities together. It is the modern society which causes the commercial as well as the business activities to do it together. So when we are doing these business activities together, many countries are equally developed. They are having economical development, and we are having economical opportunities, different kind of opportunities which are available to us. So dear students, in these chapters we shall be giving our focus to these multinational corporations and multinational companies which is doing a very leading role in the society to have the trade activities together in the societies, as well as the MNCs, the multinational corporations and companies which have these trade relationship with small as well as big companies across the nations. So dear students, here as we see in this globalizations process, it is causing the integrations between different countries. It is building the relationship between different regions, and when it is building the integrations between different countries and different nations, it is building through foreign trade as well as through foreign investment. Through the foreign trade and foreign investments, the multinational companies are building as well as having the business relationship with other nations here. So what the MNCs are doing? The MNCs or the multinational companies are doing foreign trade and foreign investment with different countries in the nations, different countries with all over the nations. And according to this MNCs, we see that all countries they have trade relationship, because my dear children, as we see that there was a time that the commercial activities as well as the business activities was not possible to have with different countries, because there was lot of barrier which was there in the society. But in this modern society, with the invention of technology, we see the MNCs which is spreading all of the nations, building the relationship, making the trade activities, making their foreign investment and foreign trade with different nations in this present society. So dear students, as we see that with this globalizations process, the markets in India which is transforming very rapidly. And why it is transforming very rapidly? Because different companies, they are coming together, they are spreading their products all over the Indian markets, and they are changing and transforming the Indian markets. And how it is been possible? It is possible with the coming of globalizations. So what is called globalizations? Globalizations means the integrations between different countries through the foreign trade and foreign investment. And who is doing this? It is done by MNCs. So here, with this globalizations process, dear students, we see the variety of choice goods, the variety of products, the variety of electronical products which are within our reach. That means we are able to use different kind of goods now. And how it is possible? It is possible only through the process of globalizations. Right now, we are going to talk about productions across countries. So, dear students, in the early phase of globalizations, it is involving the exporting activities of raw materials from colonial countries and importing the finished goods from the industrial developed country, that is such as USA or the England. So from these industrial developed countries, all these finished goods which is exported to different countries. That means from these colonial countries, colonial rule country, we see that all these finished goods which are sent to this industrial developed country, and from there we see the finished goods which are being sent to these underdeveloped countries, and through that they used to do the trade activities. But after the 20th centuries, we see the multinational companies which are spreading all over the nations, and after spreading all over the nations, they are doing their economical activities everywhere, and after doing these economical activities, they are able to make more profits with having the foreign trade and foreign investment. So here, what is called MNCs? MNCs, it is a company, it is a international company, which means these multinational companies or multinational corporations. So in this MNCs, what it is doing, the MNCs company, they are owning and controlling productions across the nations. That means in more than one countries, the MNCs are controlling the productions here. So where the MNCs are going and establishing their business activities and economic activities, where the cheap labor, the other resources which are found with a very minimum cost or lower cost. So my dear children, as we have noticed that the multinational companies moves to those areas where the cheap labor are available, where the government policy is very liberal, where the other resources as well as the raw materials which are available with a very lower cost, to those areas the MNCs goes and make their foreign trade and foreign investment, and they make more profits in those areas. The examples are these China. So China, all these resources are available in a very cheaper rate. That is why most of the MNCs, they move to China, do their economic activities, do their business activities, and they start doing their investment there. That is why, my dear children, you must have seen most of the China products which are available with a very cheaper rates with good quality. So here, why the MNCs are moving to the cheaper locations? It is due to maximize more profits, because the MNCs goes to those areas where the productions are available in a very cheaper rate. To those areas they will go, set up their business, they will do investment and they will start producing more production so that globally they will do more and more income for the profits of the company. So dear students, as we understood that the MNCs which are moving into those locations where the cheap labor are available, where the resources are available with a very cheaper rate, to those locations they move and make more profits. So my dear children, being the manufacturing centers, the China, which is the industrial hub where we see the manufacturing of different kind of products, and at the same time we see the Mexico as well as the Eastern Europe, which are very close to US markets and European markets. And at the same time we see in the Indian society the Indian youths who are very skillful in engineering activities, who supports the technical supports. That means the Indian engineer, they provides the technical supports here. Besides that, we see the English speaking youths who provide the customer care service to the peoples who are in need of different kind of technical issues, who wants to have support regarding the services. During that time they used to call the customer care and they used to have all these assistance if they have any difficulties while using the different kind of products here. So dear students, as we understood that the MNCs which are spreading all over the nations, all over the countries, producing their products, making different kind of goods, and after doing that they are spreading their products all over the nations and making more profits in the society. And here with the foreign trade and foreign investments, the MNCs are making more profits globally and having more benefits in the society. So dear students, in this topic we have learned about the globalizations process, and here we understood that globalizations means integrations of different countries with having foreign trade and foreign investment. How the countries are integrated? That means by doing foreign trade and foreign investment, all countries, all nations, they are connected to each other and they do the business activities having mutual benefits, having mutual prosperity, and they grow together and eradicate the problems of unemployment crisis in the society. And by doing this foreign trade and foreign investment, we see the economic situations which used to grows well in the society. So dear students, as we understood that the globalizations which is providing better opportunities to the society by having the foreign trade and foreign investment. So when different companies, when they come together, the small companies, they are also getting chance to have the foreign trade and foreign investment, and at the same time the economical development happens in the nations. Thank you so much for listening to me.